All right, let's say you're sleeping in your car, and assuming that you don't have the power lift gate option, your only option to get out is to use one of the two back doors. I added a switch. Here it is. And it opens the hatch from the inside. If I press the button, nothing happens. And that's because the car is locked. If I unlock the car, then it makes the exact same noise as pressing this button on the outside. Pretty cool, right? So let's see how I wired that. You will need a flat head and a Phillips head, and you'll need to remove these two screws from here, where you can hang like a coat or something, and also from here. And because there's already wires behind here, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this panel. Let me remove that panel like I said. And we're gonna put this up in here. Alright, so the first piece we have to remove is this piece. You just kind of start pulling on it. Cool, there it is. Two push pins, and they go here and here. The next thing you want to move are these corner sections. You just kind of pull on them. The trim is loose because I just took this apart and then reassembled it. There is a plastic push pin here with the Phillips head in it. You need to remove that. There's one on the other side. Cool, that one stayed. I've already backed it out a little bit so it's easy to remove. Like a professional chef. Now that that's done, I'll set the camera back down, and then we're gonna pull down on all this plastic trim, and you'll see it come down. All right, now you just gotta start at one side and gently pull down. Cool. Now I can see what I did. All right, here's the switch. Super simple. Polarity doesn't matter. There's no plus minus. You're basically just connecting two wires. So in theory, both the wires should be like the same color, but whatever. Anyway, here's the latch mechanism. You can see what moves when I press the button. Pretty cool. And then just by trial and error, I found that if I disconnected this connector, then that switch no longer worked. And there's only two wires, so I figured that's it. It is the yellow one and the black one with white bands on it. Anyway, you just splice your two wires in right there, and then you're pretty much good to go. You get to put the switch wherever you want, and the other switch still works as normal. I was about to upload this, and then I realized that I need to explain the wiring a little bit more. So here's the yellow wire, which I've drawn in orange just to make it a little easier to see, and the black wire that has like those little white marks on it. Anyway, one side goes to the normal button, and the other side goes somewhere in your car. What you need to do is carefully strip the plastic insulation off the wire. I use like a hobby knife, and that'll expose the copper underneath. Try not to cut it. Take your time, be careful. Just cut the plastic off. Next, we add the button, and the polarity doesn't matter here, you know, plus, minus, or red, black. I just drew a black wire going to the black wire and a red wire going to the yellow wire. Basically, when you press this button, you're momentarily touching the ends of those two wires together, which does the same thing as the normal switch. Wrap each connection in its own piece of electrical tape, and then zip tie them together with a zip tie so they never come unwrapped. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to help. Thanks for watching.